I think I never looked more undiscreet than today. Oh no! Hi everyone, Samuel here, welcome back to another video. And when was the last time I filmed a video? I don't know, maybe 2 months ago. So I haven't really produced any new videos this summer. And the reason for that is, I'm not going into details, but there are some things I have to do. Why are you laughing? So basically I have some things to do in the background that are very important. But that doesn't mean that I don't do any photography. Actually, I was very busy taking photos for personal projects and also going to Hamburg to do some street photography, which I'm also doing right now, but I just didn't document it. And also the problem is, and some of you guys might know this, when you film a video while you're also taking photographs, the photographs will always suffer. The quality of the photos will always suffer because you are trying to film a video. Like right now, I'm using my iPhone as my microphone and a cheap little action cam, because if I bring a real proper camera, then it would distract me from taking photos. So that's why you have to deal with this quality. So, position change. So let me explain what you're about to see today, which is just me and David, who is filming right now, taking photos of 2 events today. This is a very eventful day. Should I crouch down like a gangster? Yo, what's up? I consider this the last summer photo walk for me, probably, because I have a feeling it will soon be gray again, like it always is here in Hamburg. We are at the harbor here. Behind me, you cannot see it, but there are 2 Japanese marine ships who are visiting Germany or Hamburg here. And it is the first time since 19 years that a Japanese ship has docked here at the harbor. And for me, as a half Japanese, half German person living here in Hamburg, I'm always looking for these encounters, these meetings. And I always come to the harbor anyways for some street photography, but we never really see uniforms, official, uniforms and officers and fishermen. You don't really see them here. You see tourists. Right now you see a lot of tourists behind me probably. So if you want to see some real harbor life, you have to come here very early. But during the day it's full of tourists. And they're only here for a weekend, and today there's going to be an open ship event, so you can go on the ship, which we're going to do. And yesterday when they arrived here at the harbor, I really wanted to see that. I had this photo in mind, some Japanese officer or captain shaking hands with a German or Hamburg captain. I don't know, something like that. But I had to bring my son here because I had to take care of him. And I had my Nikon Z7 here, this setup. And I was hoping to get something, and actually my son was very patient. He stayed around me for like an hour. I had some bread in my pocket and some drinks, so I kept him occupied. And eventually I got the photos I was looking for, so that was very, very cool. Yeah, more like to document an event for the archive. It was very important for me also to see Hamburg in the background. So you see, the pier or the bridge name, and you see the church in the background, the famous one here, Michel. Yeah, usually when I go out to take photos in my city, I look for details to add more information. That's number 1 today, part 1. Part 2, I don't know how to explain this, but basically we are going to dress in white. So David is already in white here, but I have to change. By the way, this outfit, 50 euro. I had to spend money for this. And then we are going to a fantasy land where everyone is happy, everyone is rich, no problems in the world, and everyone wears white. That's all I'm going to say for now. I just missed a good opportunity. I just arrived, and then a bunch of Japanese marine people in uniforms went into a bus. I totally missed it. So, we're now going onto the ship together with a bunch of tourists. Konnichiwa. Hello. verfolgt dich. On the street with David. On the warship with David. Okay, so we almost did one round, and so far I couldn't really find any interesting scenes yet. Might have to do multiple rounds. Okay, now the program is officially over. The band was fun. First I thought, oh, it's just a band playing music. It was very difficult to find a good spot to shoot. But I saw David in the background, and then suddenly he disappeared. And I don't know where you went to, but did you get any good images?
I didn't see anything specific. I just wanted to get out of the sun.
Yeah.
For a moment.
Yeah, because he was standing in the sun and I was on the side, and then I wanted to get to the front, and first I didn't want to invade someone's private space, but then I just had to do it because I didn't want to just stay at one angle. I got some low angle shots that could be interesting with the drummers and then the kids in the background, but overall I think it was okay. And then we saw the guys with the uniforms again. They came back after their tour or whatever they did, and I only saw them when they were back at the dock. And I think you got a photo of them actually entering the dock, which is something I wanted to take, but he got it and I didn't get it. I still got a few shots, but yeah, that was the Japanese marine ship thing of today.
Das klang wie so eine Waffe.
Okay, so we're about to enter the highway. It took a long time getting out of the city. I want to now talk about where we are going, what we are going to see, so that you have an idea. Maybe I've even showed you a teaser in the beginning, I don't know. Basically, we're going to an event that's called White Dinner. It comes from Paris. I think that's where it started. Some people started to gather in public spaces, all dressed in white, to have dinner together outside. And then a lot of other cities copied that, and Hamburg also did it a few times. I've never been to one, but recently I saw some posters about it, and I thought, oh, maybe this is interesting to photograph, because everyone is white. If you shoot black and white, maybe you'd have lots of contrast, so just visually it's probably interesting. But to be honest, I don't know what to expect. And personally, there's also one other issue I have. This time it's going to be inside a park, not in the city center. And the last times it was around famous landmarks in Hamburg. So you could always tell, oh, this is Hamburg. But because it's in a park, it could be everywhere. You don't really know. Where is this? Is it Hamburg? Is it Paris? So now we are kind of taking more timeless photographs. And when we went to this marine ship event, we were taking more documentary reportage photographs where we need all this information in the background. Where is this? What time of the day and what's going on here? Which brings me to a topic that I wanted to discuss in this video. When I planned this video, I was, thinking about what could be an overarching theme or topic that we could include in this vlog. And I think for me, a topic that might be interesting to discuss is that lately I feel like street photography, for me at least, what I see around me in the community online or also offline, I'm kind of getting a little tired of street photography because yeah, street photography is something I enjoy, I love it, I will always do it, but it has always been a part of what I'm doing. It's not the only thing I'm doing, and in summer I was doing more documentary projects, so this is also something I'm passionate about, and for me street photography has to have a purpose. I have a feeling it has become more like a genre that is a fun exercise to do. But not many people are really treating it, more seriously, or I don't know. I don't want to talk down to people who just want to take pretty pictures, or I also have a little bit of a internal struggle because sometimes I like photographs that are very personal and mysterious, but at the same time I also like to include information in my photographs that can date the photo to a specific time. And I like to capture images that tell a bigger story, and sometimes you cannot really put your personality in it, because if it is about the subject, then who wants to see a blurry stylized image of something, that can be a part of a story. But I also know that what I take photos of is not necessarily for now, for the present, although I show you all the images I took today in this video, which is kind of something you have to do if you make a video about a day of street photography. You show the images, right? But I have so many photos that I take, that I archive, that I never show, because it's not for now, it's for later. Currently here in Hamburg we have a huge Henri Cartier-Bresson exhibition, retrospective, the biggest one since 20 years ago. Very impressive exhibition. It was great seeing all the work exhibited, original prints, very impressive. Everyone regards Bresson as the godfather of street photography, even though he was doing mostly photojournalism, but he would always point the lens to scenes that other photojournalists would not maybe capture. And he also has been an influence, of course, has been an influence on my photography. But a moment that stood out to me at this exhibition, at the end, our tour guide, he was saying, yeah, it's kind of sad that this kind of photography is not possible anymore nowadays. And I attended this tour together with a photography organization where I'm a member of. So everyone was a working photographer, so professional photographers. And they're all, to my shock, they all nodded in agreement, like, yeah, you cannot really do this anymore. And I was thinking, what? No, of course you can do it. But you can't really make a living. You don't get jobs doing this kind of work. So you do it out of ideological reasons. I don't know what's the word is. First of all, because of all the privacy laws, and Germany actually, it's not illegal to do street photography, but it's not always legal to publish your street photography. It's kind of it's difficult. But at that moment when this guy was telling us, it's not possible anymore, I thought, why is everyone agreeing? Because I live in my own bubble, and I think, it's going to be fine. I take photos of on the street of everyone, but I don't have to publish all of them, obviously. But it made me question, maybe I cannot do anything with the work, and will I ever be able to do such a big exhibition? Will the images later survive, or will everyone say, wait, did you get their permission? Is this still going to be like that in the future? I don't know. Actually, it motivated me even more to continue, because I realized, these photographers around me, they don't do this kind of work because they think it's not possible. So maybe we should continue. If those other photographers are not doing it. I definitely got a new motivation to document my city and document life around me, even though I have no idea what's going to happen in the future. And if I can even make books out of it. I only make it because I enjoy it, I have fun doing it, and I think for some people it can be valuable. Or maybe not. We'll see.
Now you see, the poet can do all this. The poet doesn't have the discomfort of having to get close to someone's lives. The poet is at his desk writing. But the object is the same. To produce a document that instills hope and passion in people that read it. And likewise, the photograph that does the same. The musician does the same, not feeling embarrassed, but doing good work and resolving in your brain that you are doing a noble thing, a happy, a wonderful thing. And with that realization, you'll know that the people that you were around, the people that you thought you were disturbing, if they knew what you were doing, they would hug you, they would love you for it. That you're trying to make sense out of all this, that you're trying to show people our lives, that they may learn about their lives.
So, dinner time. The fact that we are having dinner here and not at the white dinner. But, you know, we're going there to take photos, not to eat. Ja, wir haben schon. Ich bin voll aufgedreht. Cheers. We're waiting for the bus and everyone is staring at us. I think I never looked more undiscreet than today. So we are now walking to the park. I have no idea if this is the right direction. And yeah, like I said, it's a little uncomfortable and weird being dressed like this, but I'm hoping that we will feel better once everyone is dressed like this. So let's go. And I'm now shooting with my Daipoch 28 1.4 prime lens manifocus because later it's going to be darker. I need more light, and also this is more compact. I have my Ricoh GS3X in my pocket, and let's go. Oh no! Hey, this is bad luck. No? I think if a black cat crosses you from the right, oh no, from the left, I don't know. Dim, 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 dim. But the good thing is, the sun is out. The sky is clear. Warum lachst du so viel? If we sound drunk, then that's not because we drank. We are totally sober. We're just excited. Because we don't know what to expect. Was ist das? So we just realized we are not the only photographers who came here, but we are the only ones who dressed in white. Last shot. Right. Should I crouch down like a gangster? Yo, what's up? Yeah, I guess we will end it here. I definitely liked the marine ship situation. That was cool. this white dinner, I think if you're in Paris, yeah, do it. And then it makes sense, right? Because it's something that comes from Paris. It's also not so big. Yeah, this would make much more sense in the city center. Like, who's coming all the way here? I'm not disappointed, but I'm a little bit underwhelmed. How about you? What do you think about this whiteness?
It feels like invading a private party.
Yeah.
Somewhat awkward.
It feels like we crushed someone else's wedding. We actually saw a wedding couple. Yeah, I mean, I haven't even checked my images. There were these two women on Stelzen. I don't know what it is in English. There were some scenes where, you know, someone was dressed completely in black, and maybe you can play with that, but there were also a bunch of people dressed normally, yeah. There were also a few photographers who were taking photos. I saw someone with a Leica Q, and so we could have come here in our normal clothes. But it's more fun to integrate, to try something new. Yeah, I don't know. Any thoughts on this event or the Japanese Marine Ship Open Ship Day? You got a cool shot. I think you have a cool shot from the pier.
Do I?
Dock.
Yeah, I managed to capture one which covers everything you praise.
I'm jealous that I didn't get that shot. Let's say it like
location, everything is visible in it.
Yeah. And there was one scene that maybe you can show this photo. There was one scene of one of the Marine guys, Japanese guys, taking a selfie with German army. That is like the friendship relationship in one photo, but photobombed by me and some people from the Japanese embassy. Yeah, maybe if you are in your city, try something new, go to these weird events, even if you feel like this could be weird. I don't regret it. It was still fun, and we can still chill, and maybe something amazing is going to happen. They're going to light up some candles. It's all going to be super romantic. Maybe you have seen some images from that, or maybe you see it after this one, but this is the official end. I hope you enjoyed this weird vlog. Yeah, thanks for watching. I see you in the next one, whenever the next one is coming out. Stay colorful, don't stay plain, don't dress black, and I give you the 1 second of fame.
Over.
Okay. Yeah, we came back to the ship. So this is how the JS Kashima looks like at night.